Welcome, Scorpio, to your chakra reading for June. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get in here and see what's going on with your chakras. Keeping your chakras balanced. This is for healing and growth. Okay, let's see what's going on, Scorpio. Life purpose, wow, and rebirth. Wow, beautiful Scorpion card coming up right here with the rebirth. It's the same as a death card, taking a death. Love it, taking a transformation, ready for rebirth. Whether it's you're going to Phoenix or Butterfly, it doesn't matter. Really getting in there. Okay, so with the life purpose, it's like you're looking for your life purpose, going straight to the throat chakra. This is talking about I communicate. I communicate with myself, with the universe, with other people about my life purpose and what my life purpose is. And really trying to figure out where is it that I need to be. And taking a rebirth over here, like Spirit is saying, it's time for a rebirth. You need to do this. You need to ground yourself. This is an Earth Star chakra. And this is anchored off of, the root chakra going into 6 inches underneath it, straight to the earth. So you're really bounding yourself to the earth, saying, this is what I need and this is what I need to do. So really opening up that throat chakra to really get to that life purpose. And why? Because some things feels hopeless and helpless. Hopeless and hopeless, however. Why? Because it feels like you're putting in all this energy over here for something that you really want, but it's not going exactly the way you want it to go. So sometimes it feels like it's helpless because you cannot help the situation, and in other ways it feels hopeless because I keep putting in all this energy to get to my life purpose, but it's not rewarding. Sometimes it's rewarding, sometimes it's not. It feels like there's this off and on energy with this area over here. It is the 8 of Swords, so, and they're both swords, and this is also throat chakra too, so you need to speak this. This is a card of communication, right? So going with the helpless and hopeless, this feels like things might be restricted. You might feel like you're restricted to continue to go towards what it is you really want. There's obstacles that keep going around you that you can't bypass. Or as soon as you start getting to where you need to be, an obstacle is thrown at you. So it gives you this kind of powerless feeling. Just remember to continuing to take action and don't let anything scare you away. Just keep going strong. Okay, you may feel that obstacles have been placed in your way, preventing you from achieving your dream around you. You may think that your situation is beyond hope and that you are powerless to improve it. But I don't think, Scorpio, that that's really what it is. I think it's an off and on energy. I think sometimes you get really... I feel really like this energy within you is like, I got this, I'm going for this, and then something gets thrown in the way, and then it stops you, and then all of a sudden you get this, oh, how do I get around that? I feel barricaded. I don't know how to do this. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's ever going to work, because there's this off and on energy. This is where the rebirth is really going to come through to help you get to that life purpose. It's almost like this sun here, where he's walking, reminds me of this door that's shining. Like you can't really see the door because the light is so bright. And you're trying to get there between the mountains, but every time you get closer, then you get stopped. So then you get down. Whatever the situation is, it could be love, it could be a job, it could be anything, right? But whatever it is, it just feels like I'm on my way, everything's going great, and then this tree falls in front of me. With the rebirth over here, it's going to help, yes, get to this joy and stability of bringing in the third eye. Why? Because now you're going to be able to see clearly how to get past this obstacle, or maybe even see clearly, like, I know that as soon as I get here, another obstacle can come. I'm going to learn how to maneuver around it, without allowing it to affect my energy. Once you do that, then you kind of learn how to do this. It's not going to affect you as much, right? It might not even happen again because you have this rebirth, this understanding. The rebirth in this one is really the understanding of how to get past these obstacles without allowing them to have the control around you. Whether it's, I don't care if it's a person, a job, doesn't matter. This way you'll get rid of the helpless or hopeless feeling that something is not going to go, you know, is not going to ever make it to this door. It really feels like a test of, it really does. It feels like a test. It's like, okay, every time I throw this tree down in front of you, I watch you go crazy. Are you going to learn how to get around this so that we don't have to throw this tree in front of you anymore? Well, we are now. Yeah, because this is going to start a new beginning, but you're going to have to take the risk. And it does feel like it's risky. And maybe that's the whole situation. Maybe what you're going after is risky. Maybe it's risky business, and you know that. And it's something that is a huge leap of faith and a huge jump off of a mountain. And maybe with it comes a lot of obstacles. But you will learn how to get around these obstacles no matter how hard the challenge is. And maybe that's what it is too, my friend. Maybe you're taking on a very heavy challenge that you're really going to have to, you know, buckle down for. But the energy of lots of hope and then hopeless, this is an up and down energy that's going to keep you stuck. Right? So you're going to learn how to change this and walk right from this path straight into another path, knowing that you can do this through the rebirth. The rebirth is going to open you up, with the intuition to see clearly the situation at hand. Oh, there it is, the death card. Yeah, you need to have the rebirth. You're going to have the understanding. You're going to have to pull yourself away from the situation, perceive it at a different level so that you can look at everything from a different view. Once you do that, you're going to let go of things that no longer serve you, and then only taking the pieces that bring in the joy and stability. And that's what the rebirth is going to do. It's going to say, no, this piece here always brings in this obstacle. You have to get rid of it. Getting to the joy and stability, this is going to bring in the joy and stability that you're looking for the life purpose. This way you can be happy. Yeah, that way you're going to be the King of Wands. Yeah, this is going to empower you. You're going to have way more power and control of the situation, so that way this doesn't happen anymore. So even if you see it start happening, you'll say, no, I know how to do this. And if that thing wants to come back, person, whatever, you'll say, no, I've let you go. I'm done. Yeah. And this is where you're going to take action in this area to keep the joy and the stability alive. Yeah. And this is going to bring in the ultimate prosperity for you because you're perceiving things differently. Yeah. Ooh. Knowing where the passion is. And even if it's a person and you know that they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing, you might come to the realization, they're not passionate for me, they're not good for me, however it may be. They may be holding me back from my life purpose. This job can have great things. If this is a job I see great things because of all of these things, it just feels like there's something that keeps wanting to push you to the side. And like I said, it feels like a test. How are you going to manage it? You know, if a leaf falls in front of an ant, the ant doesn't know to go around the leaf. He feels stuck. He doesn't know what to do. He has to learn to go around the leaf. Otherwise, he's like freaking out. He'll actually go backwards where he came. He will not maneuver around that leaf. They don't know how. You're going to learn to do that. Yep, and this will get rid of all of the Nine of Swords. This will no longer affect you in that energy because you'll say, nope, not going to happen. I know what I'm doing. This is, you know, it's awakening you to new ideas and new things. Right? Anything that you had doubt and suspicion will now be gone. Anything that was an obstacle or a challenge is now gone. You can see it all differently. You might even see it coming. And then that way you can maneuver around it before it even happens. Before you know it, won't happen anymore because you learned. Of course, there'll always be obstacles and challenges in life, no matter what. You can't get away from that. You just have to learn how to maneuver around them. And if you do get to a point where a different one kind of comes, and then you get stuck again, now you've learned the basis of what to do, how to get around it. It might affect you, you might freak out, but then you can step back again and say, oh yeah, that's right, I remember how to do this. I step back and look at it. That's what I do, because there's still things, and even now I start freaking out. And it's like, oh, remember, right? Because I'm human. Freaking me out. Spend times with your friends, but make sure that when you're with your friends that you're with positive friends, my friends. Do not sit around with negative Nancy, okay, and listen to all their stuff while you're trying to get through this. It's not going to help you. Unless you're trying to help them along their way and teach them all the things you're learning, that would be different. But the reason you're doing this is because this is going to help you with your rebirth and get back into the joy and stability and get rid of any negative things, you know, that go on within your life. It's like, oh, I'm feeling really down right now. Okay, I'm going to go hang out with my friends who are cheery and happy, and we can have a good time. Spend time with animals. Animals are always fun. They're always positive. Clean your space. Start cleaning. That gets rid of negative energy. Clean space is a happy person. It changes the energy. Put on music while cleaning. That always helps as well. That way you can sing instead of think. And then, of course, just do your energy work to get all your chakras back in a row. This way you can also get ready for your rebirth and get into the intuitions that you need and listening to your gut feelings and cleaning your energy out. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.